Hey guys, welcome to another Warframe video, and the Razorback Armada is here once again, and this time around they're fuffing around the La Runda relay on Mercury. Now the Razorback is a Jackal-ish Corpus boss that's built and unleashed onto us when Corpus reach their goal on the invasion system, so this is actually our own fault. And even though this is the third time the invasion goals have been met by now, I still don't know how this works. Whether it is you help the Corpus, which lets them get more resources so they build it faster, or you help the Grenier, which pisses off the Corpus and then they build it faster. Doesn't matter though, you will find the Razorback Armada mission under the event tab in your navigation. However, you cannot do the mission unless you have a Razorback Cipher equipped in your gear slot. You can build the ciphers in your foundry on your orbiter. Just type in Cipher and there it is, Razorback Cipher. Each one takes 1,500 polymer bundles, 3 gallium and 4 cryptographic ALUs. It will cost you 1,250 credits and it will take 1 minute to build. And don't worry if you don't think you have the blueprint, Lotus will mail it to you as soon as you log in. Now, the cryptographic ALUs you need to build the ciphers are exclusive to Arkwing missions and only drop during this event. The mission I would recommend for farming them is the Mobile Defense Salacia on Neptune. This one has really good enemy density, so you will usually end up with somewhere between 4 to 10 ALUs per run. I would also recommend running it with a full squad. A public squad will do because that will bump up the enemy spawning, so you're gonna get more enemies and therefore more ALUs most likely. And don't worry, there's usually a lot of squads running this mission during this event because, you know, people already know this mission is really good because this is not the first time the Razorback Armada has been here, so they kind of flock towards it and farm the ALUs there. Once you get all the ALUs you need, you can start building the ciphers. Each one, once again, will take you 1 minute to build. You can equip them in your gear slot, and this will allow you to do the Razorback mission. Now, I would very much recommend bringing in a tanky frame, something like Rhino or Frost or even Valkyr, because you are going to encounter a lot of hyenas and bursas on your way to the Razorback. Now, these can be avoided, so if you are mad enough, you can run this with Banshee, but I would still not recommend it for the final Razorback fight, because the Razorback boss fight has a lot of AoE damage flying around. Now, here's how the boss fight works. You will find the boss door, which has a hacking console next to it, which you can only hack by using the special cipher. Once you use the cipher, the door will open and you can go in, which will play sort of a Jackal-ish style cutscene for the Razorback. Now, there are 2 balconies in this room. One is above you and the other one is on the other side of the room. Now, these balconies are very important. Each one of them has 2 hacking consoles, which each have a laser wall behind them that's holding back a bursa. So what you need to do here is hack the console, which will lower the laser wall and allow the bursa to jump down, at which point you need to defeat the bursa and hack it, which will turn it to your side, and the bursa will then knock the Razorback down, which allows you to do damage. You cannot damage the Razorback otherwise. It is just straight up immune to all damage. You do this 4 times and the Razorback will die. Now, this boss fight is still a little bit buggy, so every now and then the bursas will jump down even if you don't lower the laser wall. Like you can see over here, I have not lowered the laser wall over there, yet the bursa is already on the ground floor, and this can happen with multiple bursas at the same time. So you can have like 3 bursas on the ground floor, which actually hurts when you combine it with all the AoE damage the boss is throwing around, which is why I would ultimately recommend a tanky frame for this. Now, even though this is a bug, and bugs are generally bad, this one works in your favor because it saves you the hassle of jumping onto the balcony and hacking the console to release the bursa, which can be a little bit iffy sometimes, especially if you don't have knockdown immunity, because you can just kill the bursa right there and then and hack it to knock the boss down to do your damage. Now, to finish this event and to obtain your rewards, you will have to defeat the Razorback 3 times, which also means getting at least 12 cryptographic ALUs to build the ciphers. Once you defeat the Razorback 3 times, you will receive a message from Lotus giving you a blue potato and 200,000 credits. That, however, is not everything, because you will also receive a reward upon finishing the mission, which can either be a Part 4 Gorgon Wraith, or you can get one of the puncture-based event mods, which, you know, are okay. They add 120% extra puncture damage, but I don't think I'm using any of those mods on any of my weapons. They're just not that great, but if you're a newer player and you don't have a big mod pool yet, these can actually be a big upgrade for you. Gorgon Wraith is okay as well. It is the status version of the Gorgon, whereas the Prisma version that's sold by Barketeer is the crit version, but I'm not a big fan of the weapon because of the long 3-second reload time and the high amount of impact damage with very little puncture and slash. It only requires Mastery Rank 3 though, so if once again you are a newer player, this could be a pretty good addition to your arsenal. Just remember that unless you are the luckiest person in the bloody world, you will have to run the Razorback multiple times to get all the parts you need. And that's pretty much it for the video, so I thank you very much for watching. As always, I wish you good luck when farming the Razorback, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.